Hey, Bozo, this place is huge. I can see my own dick from here.
Yo, Bozo, I'm talking to you.
Spencer's Gifts. That's the store where Spencer's Gifts.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's one of the biggest malls in
store. Dude, have you seen all the babes with piping hot bods and greasy poopers walking around in that fancy gungo boutique?
Everywhere I look, there's bleeding edge tech. And it's soaking with experience. And it's so fucking Cajun bozo.
It's actually pretty sad. Say, do you think we could get some tail feather wet too? Platypus for daddy?
Eyes on the cooler cause I feel a beef close. Let's suck on chili dog somewhere we ain't supposed. You can call me Gargamel or the ghost with the most. I'll be dipping at your nose making chestnuts roast.
Yo, Pine Talk, it's fucking time for Gargamel Winslow's Adventure Radio, Episode 2, you bimbos. Was that good? Or did you need me to record a few more? I like it here. Y'all got a good studio, but it stinks like eggs. Mamma mia. Maybe I laid a goblin egg or beef in your intern scooter. Mama fucking mia. Feeling blessed. Jobless.
Oh shit, Gargamel! Let's go! It's time for episode 2. Gargamel Winslow's Adventure Radio, baby boy. Gargamel Winslow's Adventure Radio.
Fiona Apple did a brief collab with UK superstar Sam Smith in the late 90s. Her biography touches on it. And their abrupt breakup, only stating that Apple hated everything Sam sung.
Hey man. Yes, you. Feeling weak? Penis size got you down? Going apeshit trying to avoid the beta life? You need new Alpha Warrior's mandrill urine. It comes straight from the rainforest in Africa and probably Japan or China or something, wherever those mystical monkeys live. New alpha scientists extract their urine using cutting-edge sheets. No fillers, no gluten, no sugars and salts. No kidding, this isn't some vegan snowflake piss for beta boys. Just urine from the urethras of furious, red-blooded alpha male mandrill apes from the jungles of God's honest earth. Guzzle our carbonated golden serum when your brain and muscles need it most. Flood your veins with urine morning, noon, night. It's a game changer for the bedroom. Once the females smell the scent of mandrill extract, you'll need a mop for more than just spilled urine. No more waiting on the apes to pee. It's your urine now, and you're in control. No bullshit or monkey business. New Alpha Sacred Mandrill Urine. We'll beat the piss into you.
I remember when I first met my wife, right? I'm no longer married, and I have 3 ex-wives, which is Addison, so that's not important, but when I first met my wife, I remember both of us kept trying to hold in burps, and our cheeks puffed up like beautiful hot air balloons over Albuquerque. We were a date that was set up by a Muppet named Ernie, and anyways, eventually the gas traveled down and leaked out of our bottoms. It took 2 more dates before we even touched tongues.
Pork and beans and chicken and fish. All I wanna do is eat that dish. All I wanna do is turn that mammal meat into hot poo. Darling's gonna poot, heavy on the cream. Mick Jagger, cloak and dagger, mama's gonna scream. Darling's gonna burp, easy on the sauce. Eating Mother Goose like a Tina Fey boss.
I feel that I can penetrate, compromise, and prioritize the Cheesecake Factory's database, menu, and venue.
I like being a sassy little Pinocchio, folks.
So,
baptized at a rave at 2 a.m. by Dave Matthews Band. Baptized at a rave and I'm coming in Candyland. Baptized at a rave at 2 a.m. by Dave Matthews Band. Baptized at a rave and I'm coming in Candyland. I want you to dance until you crash into me. Dave Matthews, William Bay, and Scope marching 2 by 2. Crash into me. crashing to me. Hey, 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 hands cold and still marching 2 by 2.
And believe me, Mavis Beacon taught me more than typing, you know what I mean. Yeah, alright, I need y'all to put your fingers in your mouth for this next comic. He's perfect, baby boy. He is Gargamel Winslow. And his name is Gargamel Saves. Have you even smelt a penis? I asked for that, you see.
Did Gargamel not show up? Well, bless my stars. Who wants to get baptized? I'm looking for a nephew. Any takers?
I lay eggs just like your average housebird.
Yo, I'm getting rock hard watching Ernest Scared Stupid live on TBS. Provocative Perspectives will be right back after this. Don't go nowhere unless you be laying mad eggs or you have a nest of eggs to keep warm. Mama bird!
So my name's Grady, and I like to pretty much like hawk loogies and learn new ways to bully and stuff. And lately like to jack off to this Carmen Sandiego or Avis Beacon, I guess. Or
So I have a 10 terabyte hard drive at home. That's right, ladies. Somebody call the janitor. We're going to need a mop. This Western Digital a beast. Anyways, I was looking at how much space I had left, and I only had 30 GB, which seems like a lot. But we're talking TVs here, folks. So I had to really dig deep and decide which genre of porn I like the least, so I could clear up some space on my 10 TB bad boy.
P.S. I fucking love Sublime, and I triple dipple double chili dog love to get high as fucking jack off to trap music.
I'm in need of a fed dig, yo.
My teeth are made of wood, and you'd better fucking believe I'm on every quarter. If you suck on an American quarter, my face will smile right at you. When I crossed the Delaware, I was blackout drunk and super lonely.
Butter me up, just don't utter a sound. George your boys just asleep and we don't want them around. The classic sociopath will treat the females like dirt. Mix with sucking my boys, but up and down the skirt. Meanwhile, I'm picking you no finger and rear. Why the rockin' like Fuzzy me's a hobby new dear. Let's shave off all of his hair and make him tell us a lie. Pinocchio up his nose, I think I'll poop in his eye. I slip a night throughout the every day in my soul. So we have another visual village, yeah, yeah, yeah. The film returns saying you what is that day.
I beat you to cooler.
Yeah. What's the way you're out of every day in my soul? So we have another visual village, yeah, yeah, yeah. The film returns saying you what is that day. The right to mind and what you let loose, yeah. Watch it, but hold your out of every day in my soul. So we had another visual village, yeah, yeah, yeah. The film returns saying you what is that day. The right to mind and what you let loose, yeah.
It was like classic wet Pepsi, my friggin' man.
This is huge. I can see my own dick from here.
I'm so proud to be an American on George Washington's birthday. He was just a little baby boy on this day.
Over 1,000 years ago.
He was born with his famous hair.
Some say that George Washington will smile on a quarter if you suck on it. Well, I'll tell you this. I'm sucking on quarters anyways.
My name is Ben and I'm sucking on chili dogs every once in a while. But 9 times out of 10, I'm sucking on George Washington quarters.
David Blaine is a street magician with a lot of soul. He's mad sick and he may still be slinging cards on the street.
Fortnite skins are nice in this movie. Let me finish.
Does your mom ever talk about what happened between her and I when her dad got arrested in Las Vegas? No. Well, Taylor. Tinker, Taylor, Soldier Boy, she should tell you about it. Oh my fucking God.
It's not about how your code looks on the screen, it's about how your muscles looks when another human being oils them.
And how your penis smells in the thick of the muck.
And how your penis smells in the thick of the muck, in the heat of God's jungles. It's honestly so funny to me when people ask where to learn the code. I'm like, fuck.
Baptized in a rave at 2 a.m. by Dave Matthews Band. Baptized in a rave, and I'm coming in Candyland. Crash into me, ants go marching 2 by 2. Crash into me.
When I started at this company, had some pretty dark things going on in my life. My new job at Meta has helped me create newer, fast problems that allow me to be provocative, hold my guard, and free of most emotions.
I work for Facebook, which is a part of Meta. I can't help but laugh when I think about how exciting it is to branch out and ensure our ERG team represents exciting new cultures from super awesome places, and they tell their story, I think.
I hate working here, and it's just as bad as I thought. The only good part about it is those Nutria lab rats that pretty much took over the 4th floor. I walked up there to vape real quick, and 2 of them were fucking.
My favorite Christmas song is all about my stepfather's half-pint.
Oh my God. I saw St. Nicholas sniffing my panties in a nightmare once.
I want St. Nicholas to oil me up and go slow on me.
The first time I saw St. Nicholas, well, I've never seen him, so I can't answer that question.
Santa has a medium-sized penis, but I heard that it smells because of his reindeer games.
Is it true that Santa can't ejaculate?
Rudolph's nose is hot, and Santa likes to kind of sit on it. When it gets Rudolph's wasted on Sundays.
There's something that I meant to tell you, but I fucking forgot again.
Spencer's gift.
I've got nipples, Grant, and you know.
Guess what? I'm Bill Maher.
Blessed and nothing.
Garth Brooks is a slam friggin' dunk.
Some kind of sensuous treat.
Oh, shit.
George Washington's birth.
See if you can catch a glimpse of Garth-laying fresh eggs at dawn.
My scrotum has been infected with thousands of spider babies. I have called upon you to join an emergency team to shrink down to microscopic size and fight these babies inside my very own body.
I need a baptism as an adult man.
George Washington.
Gotta get double dunked by grunge-loving man. I so amped, I'm so jacked. I'm stoked to get double dunked by Dave Matthews. I gotta get dunked for a second time. I need a second baptism cause I'm out of time. I gotta get dunked for a second time. I need a second baptism cause I'm out of time.
Let's see what I did for here.
Thanks, Don. I'm on this scene at Morning Drip Mall, and it's Christmas time. Holy shit!
In lighter news, the top toy for single dads this Christmas is the deluxe Grinch fleshlight sleeve with Who Has Scented, Uber Kenton Grouch Pouch Hair Nest for single dads over 35. The Terry Gross edition Grinch Lift Flavial Warmer is selling on the green market for nearly 3 kilos of raw food hash.
Every time I eat dumpster burgers, I think about how we fucked up your baptism, and it makes me feel like shit, buddy.
Bro, I am on cloud 9 that I get to peep your baby nephew's baptism. Are you like super stoked to watch him get dunked?
I was like a year old when I got dunked, and now I'm about to get bapped again, so I'll be wet Pepsi double dunked.
I'm a bit of a dreamer, so I decided to email Dave Matthews and ask if he'll baptize me in a swamp.
Where did Nancy Reagan get the idea for the Just Say No anti-drug campaign in the 1980s? Anybody know? Any jokers and jesters in the audience? No? Well, wait for the punchline, folks. It was inspired by Ronno's penis, of course. Does anybody know if there are female California raisins? Because the male's already raising something, if you get me.
When I'm in port, I get what I need.
Picture it. You're on the potty, and you finish the business tasks. Decent BM, but nothing to call home about. You pull out your realistic Grinch, milking fleshlight, equip standard sleeve, and slide your throbbing hound dog in. Blow a kaiju to your load of hot gack into the sleeve and leave it next to the toilet. You're not feeling like a dad, you're feeling like an uncle. Game over. You are no longer the alpha, and nobody can fix that for you. Viewer, I have access to creatures with powerful urine that can be sipped or guzzled by most adult men with hooded penises. If you're cut and missing the foreskin you were born with, you simply need to drink twice as much.
Pretty wild over here, and the crew is safe, but things got hairy when two Scrooges got in a fight at Gadzooks.
There's a fart that's real hot, like I can feel how hot it is about to come out. Then I know that puppy is a hot wire, and I always just whisper, hush puppy, go back in, 'cause you tuggered, baby.
I was born in the same hospital as Grimace, that purple McDonald's thing. And he was born full size. Well, like he is now, so the mom instantly died.
I was like a year old when I got dunked. And now I think I'm going to do another tism and get double dunked like a Baptist.
I was born under like Satan's wing or whatever, but I'm going to email Dave Matthews and ask if he'll baptize me.
I gotta go bad, I gotta go bad.
I like blowing loads on stuff. George Washington was a badass president because he never told lies and stuff.
I'm on cloud 9 that I get to peep your baby nephew's baptism. Are you like super stoked to watch him get done?
I take lost and found audio from the 80s, 90s and more, and I find stock footage to match it with. The result is a treasured golden goose egg for you viewers. If this type of content makes you a happy boy or girl, then be sure to watch the premiere episode right here on YouTube. If you watch, I will give you a wet kiss with tongue, if that's what would make you a happy little baby boy or girl. I love you very much, and Eva heiz hier, viele Ata als Tum. I hope to see you inside of my mind very soon, companion.
In lighter news, the top toy for single dads this Christmas is the deluxe Grinch fleshlight sleeve. Who has scented lubricant and grouch pouch hair nest for single dads over 30?
It was me, Lincoln, and two other George Washingtons, with only one Nintendo 64. Like Stu, we used to play GoldenEye until like 7 in the fucking morning. Then after that, we went to Claire's in the mall to pierce our Brosnans.
What's weird is when you take a dump in your pants, right? It reminds you of being a baby. I know that sounds weird, and it is weird, but for a minute there, I thought I was a baby, right?
Hey, Bimbo! It's time for a 5-minute break. I love breaks because you can remove the scrotum and penis from the underwear and let it breathe. Did you know Smog from Hobbit breathes too? Except that with him it's fire. See you in 5.
So I'd said to my nephew, those skins are a ripoff. I'll buy you a Grinch fleshlight. You'll want it. How do you like them apples, Tinker Tailor Buster Brown?
I was at the supermarket and I saw this guy who was pretty cute, so I walked over, but the area around him was like hot air. It is like hot air. And like, it's a sick tummy fart. I was kind of food. That means you're about to have food poisoning. Anyways, I was told into it and I invited him over to watch Sinbad on mute. I told him we'll watch it on mute and tell our own jokes in Sinbad's voice. So he's like, I can't think of anything I'd rather do except for maybe that bomb-ass pooper you be packing, Mama Bird. I vomited right then and there.
I think it was around that time that I realized my scrotum had been hanging out of my pant leg the whole time.
Put your scrotum and penis back in those pants and focus. I'll be back to check on you, playboy.
My name is Broth Tinker.
Achieving a gorgeous grin from home isn't a total mystery with is perfect for single dads under 27 that can't get their hands on a Terry Gross, Grinch, milker with who-hashed adult putty. If you have nipples, Greg, then the fuckers can and will milk you. Visit busterbrown.biz to find out how you can grow a hairless tail discreetly.
You should like a man, then what a relief. Cause I got pussy everywhere like Georgia Keith. You out back in your knockers just burning the beef. I'm sack deep in your wife, who's a tricky thief. You should like a man, then what a relief. Cause I got pussy everywhere like Georgia Keith. You out back in your knockers just burning the beef. I'm sack deep in your wife, who's a tricky thief.
I'm a deep fried playboy born down in the swamp. My swamp gas makes them gag by circumstance and bar. I tell you what though, foes are looking me in my eyes. I wanna play ham bone on your creamy white thighs.
You shouldn't like a man, then what a relief. Cause I got pussy everywhere like.
Would you rather be baptized by Eddie Vedder, Murphy Brown, or Lorne Michaels?
I'm blessed with the ability to lay eggs, just like a normal house bird.
Slobber puppies like me always need raw dog energy when we pork and bone. People are too sensitive these days. I was telling some bozo the story about the tortoise and the hare. The story about the rabbit that outruns the tortoise. Well, this bozo will all keep trying to explain to me that it's race related. My brain gets all crisscrossed. Sometimes I start babbling on like a proper goose. Speaking of geese, I once stayed with Mother Goose in her cottage. I beefed in her cooter, and she blew chunks.
My jean co-jeans are about as thick as things get. Each pant leg can hide 2 rolled-up Cindy Crawford posters from Spencer's Gifts. As a shoplifter, this fact alone secures my purchase at nearly any price point.
They can't wait to get 100% integrated with Salesforce so they can start using extensions and workflows to last longer because they come too fast.
I feel that I can penetrate, compromise, and prioritize the Cheesecake Factory's database, menu, and venue.
Has anybody seen that Predator movie? I saw that alone in my apartment when my ex-wife had the kids and I got spooked. So spooked that I pretended that Goon was just Whoopi Goldberg. After that, it was just spraying white as usual. Gargamel's own wet Pepsi.
And believe me, Mavis Beacon taught me more than typing, if you know what I mean. All right. I need y'all to put your fingers in your mouth for this next comic. He's a perfect baby boy, and his name is Gargamel Winslow. Give it up!
Hi, my name is Gargamel Winslow. It's good to be here. Don't worry, I love Smurfs and Steve Urkel. My wife says that Steve Urkel is laying eggs behind my eyes under my skin. Crazy, right? Y'all make me feel like a real boy. You know what that means? I said, do you know what a ding-dong that means? I'm gonna make some puddles.
Puddles.
Breaking news out of Neptune Beach as we learn more about the rumours of Kenny Gibbler's ghost haunting the sewers underneath Duncan U. Fletcher High School.
Local dads as young as 18 seem to be grabbing their gadgets and protein snacks to join other dads.
They're searching the sewers under Fletcher High, trying to help Kenny Gibbler's ghost get out of the sewer and into a haylet.
I'm Deckard Cain. His name is David Blaine, and he's a street magician with a whole lot of moves under his hat. He's mad sick.
and he may still be somewhere on the streets, slinging carts or gagging on a toad. Buster Brownie fucking town.
I get soaking wet when I see a Punisher decal or a reasonably priced it in, you know? Fuck.
Lee and most of my cousins and friends thought of an idea for the band Puddle of Mudback before you even knew Fortnite or anything.
What do you get when you guzzle down?
Hi, this message is for Bill Maher. This is Ben Shapiro again, and I hope your day is chill. I totally decided to take you up on that offer to see your new Sibian dungeon. I googled Sibian because I thought you meant monkeys, but damn Playboy Daddy likey. So I do something called Ascension. It's pretty sick. So it's basically like I hang face down by several chains attached to the dozen piercings on my back. Is that a no, or can your boy let it all hang out above the action? Maybe you can shotgun some pot smoke into my mouth again while I hang above the party. Just the boys and ladies who go all the way to home base. We can crank stabbing westward and toad the wet sprocket. Call me as soon as you can. This is Ben Shapiro.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to say hi to the people that are on YouTube, which is all of you guys. Unless you're using a different program or maybe like a virtual machine or something. That's the thing. I think like if you're using a virtual machine or a program, hello to you. And if you're using YouTube.com or YouTube the app, God, they have all these shortened URL versions. It could be, YT.com. I'm sure they own that. So if you're on any of those too, hello. So the funny thing is that I didn't even think when I started this that I would maybe have to worry about, or not worried, but I'm not worried, but like think about people that weren't on YouTube. And it's just life sneaks up on you in a way that is so tangible and just like, simmering always and just on that stove. It is crazy. It is so crazy. I'm frankly, I'm so stoked for 2025. I'm gonna crush goals and, probably some haunches, if you know what I mean.